everyone. My name is Candice, and today is the 1st of May. Um, Currently I'm looking at MES. I've been going through a lot of things, honestly, just about trading, my mental state, and how I feel about everything. Um, Everything's just, as of right now, everything's just been a little bit, uh, what is it? Up in the air in the sense of. Uh, Sometimes I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for almost 2 years now, and sometimes I look at the charts and I feel lost. And yeah, it's like when you want something so badly, and so but when you're chasing it so hard, it's just it don't like you know people don't want to be chased. My emotions have been not the best because of just feeling like I've been working so hard, but yeah, I have nothing to like show for it. And it's just like for the past 2 months, I've been trading consistently Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And it's just like the day I blew my account on that Wednesday, it's just like, man, like, it fucking sucks. And it plays with me to this day. Like, I blew that account. I was back testing yesterday, and I literally had that same situation come up, like that same trade that I took come up. And without even realizing it or recognizing it, I took the exact same trade in the back test. And then that was like the last trade that I took, and then I was just kind of like chilling, just staring at the charts and just thinking. And then I look at them, I'm like, yo, wait a minute. I know that wick. I know that wick from anywhere. My eyes is burning because I have like product in it. But I know that thing from anywhere, bro. I'm like, yo, you made me, you made me like, you made me understand who I was. You made me realize that I am greedy. You made me realize that I have a lot of, man, it's greed over the rules, right? Like, I remembered what I thought when I literally have it recorded. I was thinking to myself, well, yeah, it's above our risk, but this is trading. you know, like how are we gonna get to the next level if we like literally like how are we gonna get to the next level if we don't take that risk? And yeah, it's over our rules, but like we want to level up. And it's so interesting how you can make your mind change, or change, like use different words to make yourself actually believe that what you're saying is correct, is right, is what we need, is the moment, like when it's just not. Um, I do see this zone right here, price uh was going down, dropping, then price, broke structure. Um, so ever since that day, I kind of like, I don't know, everything's just been weird. So now I have like a trading plan calculator thing. So I listed out for supply. This is only for supply and demand because that's the one that I really know, right? And that was another thing about me, is like I'm using three strategies: supply and demand, support and resistance, and breakouts. And a lot of the times, especially when I was back testing, it's so weird how like you have ideas and you're like, I want to see what it's like to trade solely just 5 minute entries, not even worrying about the higher time frames, just solely on that mine time frame. And it's like you try that and the back testing is good, and then you're trying, okay, like let me try 1 hour with the 5 minute and just have those hand in hand. And then you try that back test and that goes good. And then you're like, all right, let me try the 15. Like, you just keep on doing stuff like that. And it's literally like, no matter what you do, no matter what you do, the back testing session, for the most part, is good. It's like, oh, you could trade like this. Your strategy is good. But every single time live markets happen, that same strategy, bro, it don't be, it's nowhere near like the back test. Nowhere near. Nowhere near, man. Nah, I'm just looking at this. So we got a gap. No candle close within the zone. I'm just like measuring up this trade right here. Break a structure. We got 15. We don't have multiple breaks of structures. The EMAs are not lined up. Short position. So I'd be 3 contracts in this if it hits. Um, oh shit. I'm just in the trade. Well, I have to hold it at 1 to 2. Honestly, because I didn't. I need to hold for um profits that I lost. And so we're looking for 564.50. 564, 564.50. Okay, price just hit TP. So I'm gonna put my limit to buy stop. Okay. What just happened? So we just won $3. Okay. So price hit TP for TP1, but not for holding it down. That would have been here. So I just it everything just happened so fast. What now? Is the question. Sorry, I'm just kind of like blanking because that just happened so fast and I wasn't ready to be honest. Like obviously I had it set, but it was like I was not ready for that bullshit, but like for real. I'm gonna be honest. I just was not ready for that. MES. Hmm. Not my problem. That's just not my problem. But yeah. Okay. Well, that was very interesting. Um, Personally to me, it's like if I look at this, I don't even have like my trading plan, like I mentioned, has not been complete, right? Like I don't even know if I can continue trading or not. I didn't even think about this. This is so embarrassing because this is literally all recorded. I'm like, okay, well, do I continue trading or because I see this breakout and I'm just like, do I take this or and then it's like I don't want to be dumb, like so I don't even know. Like what I see personally is this. Price just broke structure. That's what I see. Even though it's a bullish thing, price has just broken structure. Um, like I don't know, right? Like this could obviously just go with the trend and be amazing and shoot up for 1 to fucking 8. Um, I just don't know. I have no idea where my rules are. I don't like obviously it's like, oh well, it hit break even. Like you can continue trading, right? Like and I have no idea. And all I know is that price broke structure. That's all I know. And this move could certainly uh, change everything. Like it formed a demand zone down there. Uh, you can't see it. It's right here. Right? It broke structure. This price was going higher. It broke structure. If I was there to see this, I would go for a sell off of that move and then write it down. Let me see how much that would have been. Probably not the 1 to 2 that I need, but I'm curious. Oh, it is a 1 to 2, but okay, so. And it's like I don't know, you know, because when I look at stuff like this, if you invert it, which is what I'm doing, um, I don't know, it could be not the smartest idea, but it's like I can't help but notice that. What am I looking at? There's a gap right here. I don't know, y'all. I'm just here trying to figure stuff out. And it's hard for me to participate or want to participate. It's like you don't want to lose. Or am I fearful? Yeah. Uh, but I'm all because this is just the confusing part about trading. It's like price, yes, overall is bullish, but it just broke structure. Like, am I just gonna ignore that? Like again, this move could certainly take off, hit a 1 to 3, but it's like it broke structure. You know, I personally don't think, you know, if anyone took this or think like, hey, like prices broke structure, like I'm looking for sell moves, you know, I don't think that they're a dumb, unintelligent person. I mean, we do have gaps. We have that gap down here to fill, even though, you know, price can do whatever it wants, right? It doesn't matter just because there's gaps below. What I will say, price did tap into a fair value gap right here. And on the 15-minute, it never broke structure. That's what I will say. How much? It's at the bottom of the wick. Oh, yeah, this one's a little bit 35 ticks. Hold on. That's a $90 trade. Within our risk, just like, you know what? I wait for the possible demand zone. That's way too much for a fucking thing. Even though it's within it, I'm still a little iffy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a little iffy. Because price did break structure. But you know, the EMAs are here, EMAs lined up, you know, I'll wait. What did I say? What did I say? If there's a breakout and also a supply and demand setup, choose to wait for the supply and demand setup. So that's my rule. If this breakout, I'm gonna trade again. I'm gonna trade again. It was a break even day. I'm gonna trade again. I am perfectly aware that I am adding more risk onto the table. I am putting myself at more exposure to losing more money. Obviously that's not the intention, but it just how it is. Wait, hold on. I'm just thinking. I say one trade a day, right? Like, am I like when you start questioning yourself in the middle of the trading markets? It's like, okay, it's probably gonna be cheaper than MNQ. I mean MES. 128. MNQ. 128. One contract. 64. $64. Oh, why is it doing that? That is just what you are. Alright. If it takes off without me, then I'm gonna call it a day. But if it comes back into the zone, gives me like a 80, like at least a 80 as far as probability with that aligns with my trading plan, I'll take it. But if it just, you know, if it gets up to like here, I know that, you know, okay, the breakout one, I could have took the breakout, but I was just like, this demand setup is right here. I'm not gonna ignore that just because of a breakout. And plus the breakout, while yes, within my rules of, you know, within my rules of like, oh yeah, you can definitely take this, it's on the steeper side. The wick is there, and you know, this is just new territory for me. So I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm not gonna just go for it just because I see it. It's happening in front of me. Um, and just gonna be my own person, be how it is. Like as of right now, we didn't lose any money, so that's always a good start to the beginning months. I mean, I'm glad that this happened because it's exposing me to different kinds of things because I was just thinking, okay, one trade a day. One trade a day is it. But it's like if it hits break even and you made like $1, like is that does that suffice as the trade? Um, and here it's a matter of discipline about like what you say and like sticking to what your plan is. And as I trade, I get into stuff that's like that kind of makes it like hard for me to know what the plan is. And look at that. Pretty sure it's about to take off. That's just what you are. Am I frustrated? I mean, yeah, to see a possible winning setup happening in front of your face that you could have easily like been a part of, um, it's it's one of those things. It's one of them ones. It's like, damn, you know. And hold on, 35 on one contract on MES. Let me see. 35 on no, so I was like, that's nothing. 35 on one contract is 43. So I'd be going for so yeah, I'd be going for two contracts. That's like $90. All right, price is coming down now. I want to see how it reacts to this one. Take this off. I'm gonna be patient. And I'm just going to see what happens. Okay, so I have this whole uh trading calculator. Like, is there a gap? Yes. No candles closed within the zone. We don't know yet. Was there a break of structure? I would say, was it a break of structure? I know what I'm looking for, but I've seen this and I say that, hey, price went low and then price kind of like broke that structure point and now it's possibly coming down. So I would say yes. I would say there is a break of structure. No candles closed within the zone. I don't know. Are the EMAs lined up? That's true. The 1 hour confluence, it is 1 hour is bullish. Getting in at the first or second pullback. Okay. Um, of this trade, of this area, like I know what I mean. Like, is this are like basically asking me like how high are we within this setup? Which is a good fucking question. We are pretty high. I'm not gonna lie on that one. We are pretty high, and yes, the 1 hour is bullish. Um, so we do have that confluence to continue with the trend. Right now, with everything that we know, um, we're at a 70. What I would need in order for me to take this trade is at least like a 80. Or I said, yeah, an 80, because that would just be me getting no candle close within the zone. If candles close within the zone, then I'm not taking this trade. Getting in at the first or second pullback. That's like, are we, oh, maybe like, are we high? Um, like, are we high? Maybe like slash low move. Maybe, are we high slash low in the move? Is the trend like basically like, yeah, so like this is a bullish setup. How high are we? Like, are we in the beginning part with the first or second pullback, or is this one of those like we don't know type of shits? That's just what you are. God. How do you feel, Kitty? I feel, it's nice to have parameters. It's nice that I'm, like taking it as seriously as like, okay, where are we as far as a percentage goes when it comes to my trading plan? Since we already took a trade that ended up being break even and we want to take a trade again, this is the only case scenario. Oh, that's really good. If we hit break even, hey, that's fine. A little bit of profit, okay, $3. That's fine. We can take another trade as long as it is an 80%, at least 80% aligned with our trading plan. Because then I'll feel like, okay, like at least I'm not taking like a 65%, because there are some 65 trades that I would normally take. But now with the trading plan, it's like, okay, I know that this is a 65%, like this is a D when it comes to my setups. Um, so it's like, yeah, no. Let me, okay, price just tapped into our zone. Let's see how it reacts to it. If we don't get a candle, no candles, if sorry, if a candle closes within the zone, um, we won't take the trade. Period. I will literally pack up my bags. We have a minute and 30 to see what price wants to do. If this thing, because like if I add another, that would be like an 85. This trade with all the parameters that it has, it'll be 85. If this thing closes with a candle inside of the zone, I will not be taking this trade. And I will be calling it a day on everything, bro. You will not see like I FOMO'd and I took a trip. That is no longer happening. No, no, it's just not. It's just not. So 55 seconds left into this candle. This will determine whether or not we would even be eligible to take this trade. If it closes within the zone, I will be ending this video. I swear to you. We have 40 seconds left. If this bitch closes within the zone, I'm gone. I'm gone. So let's just see what happens. We have 30 seconds left. Let's see what it wants to do. And let's say if it does, let's calculate the risk. Let's see what's the vibes. 88. So that's a 25. 25. 25. That's just what you are. So I'll be filling in. Okay. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not taking this trade. I'm just not. I'm just not. All right. How long was this video? I mean, not too long. This shows that how disciplined I've become, how I will continue to be, and I'm going to be a consistently profitable trader. I will quit my job. I will have enough money in the fucking bank to achieve time freedom that I deserve, that we all deserve. Life should not be like this. We should not be working eight plus hours a day for 5 days a week. That is not normal. That is not that is our norm. But the idea of that is not normal. What other being on earth is doing what we do? Like, really think of, and if you think that we are just these top tier amazing creatures that know everything, that understand everything, and this is exactly how it's supposed to be type shit, bro, I'm telling you, it's not true. It's just not true. It's just not true. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, as I'm saying this, there's another setup. There's another setup. I haven't overtraded, but I'm saying, remember that bearish. And if I may say something, this was a trade that I was looking at to take a possible sell because of the break of structure, but because of that zone right here, it was like I marked it up. You were like, it's definitely in the video. I marked it up, but I was like, this is not even really a zone for real. I marked it up. But what I will say is this one right here. So I said I'd be done, but I was like, damn. I was saying that I was done because I thought that would be the only setup, but now I'm here. I'm like, hold on. Okay. Bullets, okay, I thought this video was gonna be over, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, bro. If I'm standing here, like, this shit does not look like it's gonna come back to this little bitty zone. Do we really think it's about to be like, oh yeah, and like let me just come back and like bless y'all, and then like we can just Come together, kumbaya. I mean, it would be lovely, absolutely lovely. I would love that. But I don't know about you. I don't know about you, babes. I don't know about you. That's just what you are. Shit, I'm glad I didn't take that breakout. What did I say? One day breakout should have been the thing to take, but then another day it would be like, thank God I waited for the supply and demand setup rather than taking the breakout. I literally wrote this trading plan thing yesterday. What are the odds? It literally happened right in front of my face the day after. Like, because it's like you see the breakout and it looks good, but then you're like, but then it just does something like this, and you're like, oh, the EMA is lining up. It closed above the EMA. It's like, oh my God. But it broke structure, bro. It really did. It really did. So I'm gonna wait it out, and it's gonna be the same exact thing. And this, I swear, like this is gonna be the one. Like if it doesn't come back, like I'll actually pause this. Like I'll see, I'll check in, and like if it gets close to the zone and stuff like that. But let's just see. Okay, so I'm back. I just saw that it was getting closer to the zone, so I wanted to start re-recording again, and let's looking at that. So there is a gap, of course. Um, no candle close. There is a break of structure for sure. Are the EMAs lined? Oh my God, my screen. Apologies. It's just weird. Okay, are the EMAs lined up? I want to say so. 5. Do we have a 1 hour confluence? Uh, 1 hour confluence. Not really. Uh-oh. Are we high in the move? So that's another 15. EMAs are lined up. Let me see. So it didn't even, no, that's cap. It did tap into our zone. Boom, boom. So we are, how we had it before, like with what I said. I like that. Let's check that out. It's not looking good, yo. We would need this. We would need no candle closure in order for us to take it. That's the only thing that's really in our jaw right now. Long, no, short position. That's just what you are. We have a whole entire minute. This is a 30 John, so that would be 2 contracts being used for total profit of $75 for a 1-to-1. Again, and this will literally be the last one. If this thing can't closes within the zone, I won't wait for another one. Like I'll actually pack up. I know I said that before, but I was just like, we have another setup here, like forming right before our eyes. I'll be a fool to not acknowledge it. But yeah, the only saving grace that this setup has, for in order for us to take it is no candle close within the zone. That would give us the 80% for us. Okay, and it looks like, yeah, 8. Okay, so we'll be in 2 contracts. Sell stop. Okay, so I am obviously not in the move, but the move is available for me to take. Let me put in it. There is a gap. There is no candle closed within the zone as of right now. There was a break of structure. Hold on, let me see. me see this. Okay. Oh, actually, hold on. So it's a 75% trade because the EMAs, I had the all EMAs are lined up, and that's not the case. We are like getting in at the first or second pullback. It's not my problem. That's just not my problem. Yeah, yeah. That's just not my problem. So it's a 75% thing. Yeah, there's nothing else. We don't have multiple breaks of structure. That would deduct 5 points. The EMAs aren't lined up, and we don't have a 1 hour confluence. Let me see this. Let me check the 4 hour. I mean, this is far away. The only thing on the 4 hour that we have is that we're tapping into a high probability supply zone on the 4 hour, which honestly is like a big deal. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's a 4 hour demand zone. I don't know, y'all. Shit. 1 hour. Can I choose my rules or edit my rules? 1 hour or 4 hour confluence? Because that's a 4 hour supply zone, bro. Like, it would be hard for me to say ignore that. It's a 4 hour supply zone that we're tapping into right now. High probability too. I can't ignore that. Like, we have to have some reaction. That's like, I just can't ignore that. So I'm taking this trade. I'm taking this trade. We might, it might even be lower. So 18, 18 ticks would make it, so I would probably have to go into 3 contracts depending on where it is, because we have that candle, but once it gets to that 1 minute, like under 50-second thing, then I'm gonna change it to its appropriate area, because I don't think it's gonna, I mean, it could prove me wrong, but I don't really see it going all the way this far. So there's still no candles closed within the zone, which is amazing. Once it gets to 50 seconds, I will kind of edit the stop loss. Okay, we have 50 seconds left. I don't think this zone is going to get all the way here. I mean, it could prove me wrong. So stop. Oh, okay. Could prove me wrong right here. Okay, we got 20 seconds left. So switch it down to 3 contracts. Just waiting for it to, yeah, okay. So we're down to 26. Let me just confirm that before I go in. 26. So actually 2 contracts will suffice. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Because, you remember that day? Like, a little bit above it. These people be playing with me. Okay. So we just put 1 to 1, and we're holding for a 1 to 2, possibly, if we can um, get that far. Once price hits 1 to 1, we'll be setting stops to break even and seeing what it does there. But let's see if we even get a candle break. 740. Man, fashion is expensive. I was looking at this place on Instagram that I was like, oh, I like how their clothes look. And it's like, man, everything is like over $100 for one item. And it's like, yeah, stuff looks nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend like it don't, but it's certainly not worth $160 for. Like, I can't just shop online when the clothes cost over $100 per one item. Like, I really have to see that material in person, because just because you put a goofy ass design on a t-shirt does not mean that it should be worth $165, especially if that t-shirt is from Hanes or Gildan or some bullshit like that, because they will do that. Like, literally, was that PacSun? Oh my god, I don't shop at PacSun, but I sometimes go there because I know they have like trendy stuff, and you know, some of their stuff are cool. I go there, they have this F1 hoodie. They have this F1 hoodie, and I'm like, oh, F1 is probably gonna be like $50, $60. It was like a $65, $70 hoodie. I felt the material of it, and I was like, Gildan. Yeah. I you ever like I grew up on Hanes and Gildan. Any kind of t-shirt, any kind of hoodie. So when I feel the inside material of a Gildan or Hanes hoodie, I know what I'm feeling. And what I'm feeling is like, it does not amount to $65. You slap some fucking F1 cars on it, you put the F1 logo, and this $5 hoodie is now $70. Are you kidding me? Please. Like, don't even try me, like, on everything. Don't even try it. Don't even try it. What's going on at MGC? What's going on at MNQ? Wait, what is that? I lost? I lost one. What did I lose on? Oh, like if I did a breakout kind of thing. I was like, what? I didn't even do anything. MGC is making a move, doing a nice breakout thing right there. Consolidated for a minute and then broke out. That's a nice breakout. That's a really nice breakout. So, yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, we got YM. Oh, they actually gave you the candle break on this one, but I don't even trade YM like that. Let me see what that one looked like. I mean, did the same thing, really. Broke that, broke structure, breaking lows. Demand zone right there. Supply zone, sorry. And then this one here, and then this candle here gave you the candle break. Um, and if you took it, it looked like you're about to get stopped out. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just saying, like, a 4-hour confluence, and it's not like, are we like, does the 4 hour not matter anymore? Like, are you too cool for school? Are you too good for me? Are you too good for us? Like, you don't want to help a girl out? Like, damn. Let's check the 1 hour with that supply zone. Oh my god, look at that. Like a 1 hour. And you could like, actually, hold on, because you could really like 15-minute Let's see, even on the 5 minute. And you gotta, oh my God, bro. Like, you telling me no one cares about the zone? Like, I'm just saying, like, where the hoes at? I mean, that candle go deep. Oh, it's not even in the zone. Like, auto zone. Alright, if it breaks out of this, I'm gone. I'm gone for the day. Almost took another trade. When this would have been the trade to take, bro. Like literally what I needed, but I just wasn't looking at it. That sucks, but it is what it is, right? 55, yep. And I would be holding for a 1 to 2. Price just hit 1 to 1 over here with this move, and I would be holding on. So price would like break even would be here, would be set, and a 1 to 2 is right here. Okay, yeah, this thing is like, it's not it. It still hasn't closed within the zone though. Not even gonna cap. Still hasn't closed within the zone. So if this one closes within the zone, I'll just call it. I'm gonna just call it a day. And yeah, be like it is what it is. Oh my God, not MNQ setting me up. If it breaks this structure, not it setting me up. There's so many plays that are happening, bro. Like I'm saying like I don't want to trade because like hey, there's nothing here. But now they're setting up even more setups, bro. I am scared. What is going on? No, they want me to trade so badly, bro. They want me to trade so badly. Look at that hit. It's about to hit TP. Damn, that sucks. Fuck. But it's not like I was looking at gold at all. Like, not even gonna lie to you. So that sucks. That's literally the move that we needed. But yeah, like these places is making me want to stay. Y'all don't have to see this. Y'all don't have to see this. It's annoying. I'd like be like, I'm done trading, but then it's like they're making up another setup for me. Like, what the fuck? like that's actually out of pocket. Okay. Okay, so let me take off that sell limit order. I'm like, hello? Yeah, like y'all want me to lose so badly. God damn, like yeah. Art taking that whole off. The only thing here is this. That's the only thing here, but am I crazy? A little bit. It's crazy equal genius. Oh, whoa, it's crazy equal genius. Motherfucking narcissist. Oh, fucking. Oh. No one talks about Panic at the Disco anymore. And I, I just find that funny. It's so random. Alright, I'm tired, bro. I don't feel like doing all this shit. Alright, I'm out.